It's not like recent headlines reveal anything new, but this year makes one thing blatantly obvious, even for people who are trying to ignore the state of things in the United States. Innocent people are being intentionally and systematically killed in our borders. The Department of Homeland Security is collaborating with the private prison industry to put brown people in concentration camps and held against their will, starved, tortured, even raped where the cameras don't see, trafficked by the all too common power abusers operating out of ICE. Keith Porter died for existing while black too close to an off duty ICE officer. And the world didn't notice until white people started being killed on camera. Renee Good and Alex Preddy were murdered by mass thugs on government payroll, and the immediate reaction from the fascist Trump regime was to reflexively lie to the public on TV that they were actually terrorists in disguise. A mother of three minding her own business, and a Veterans Affairs ICU nurse exercising his First Amendment rights. The erosion of any sense of vocal decorum, a tradition in politics that made sure, at least in our country, where people can make educated and nuanced takes while doing their jobs, has things happening like Trump actively committing crimes by publicly using aggressive speech specifically towards our foreign allies. Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel losing their tempers and insulting people personally during public testimony for their crimes of negligence towards the victims of Epstein crimes and those who were implicated doing crimes located in the Epstein files, not limited to just Trump, and to the utter detriment of the American people. It's all but understood that these people were put in power to protect their friends, and they are unrepentant about this. This is not a government we could demand better from. They cannot be convinced to give the American people what we are demanding for better. They want us tired, broke, scared, dumb, and sick. Fuck power. Goodwill at this point has to be taken. The reason leftists want Democrats in power is because it's easier to get what you want from a system that isn't actively trying to kill you and the people that look like you. It's much easier to change things when a little more than 0% in power have influence on anything. Squeezing blood from the stone that is a Republican government will require great violence, and they know that. They are daring, testing our habits to find out the point right before breaking. And I'm going to be honest, I'm really only talking about white America. A political majority that our government fears. Black people themselves, not enough. A coalition of racial minorities has been written out of the operation, and people have been and will be targeted and killed for their successes in uniting people for mutually beneficial causes across class and racial lines. It's a statement of frustration to say that there is no end to the depth of the evils that the United States government will commit, that they will not be stopped. Right now, the military is being issued company script to get food. Freedom dollars, fake money. This is after many of them have had to visit food banks and feed themselves and their families this year and the last. Now, what do we hear about their grievances? Do we see anyone making Pete Hegseth nervous? That Nazi wannabe is making SS jokes on his name tags and hosting rallies where he promises to weed out women and trans people from service. He's safe because he knows his dogs won't bite even if he kicks them in the ribs with steel cap jackboots, which he desperately covets. Nah, this government can't be reasoned with. Whether we brave the storm or something else happens, one thing I know is that all this yapping, kind of pointless. It's why I really haven't said anything in a while, despite, again, there being a new headline basically every day about something terrible that our government specifically has done. It's negative and mood killing. Remember the alt-right playbook reference I made forever ago in another video that you definitely watched before? We go low, you go high. Yeah. The Republican Party, the conservatives, the fascists in power, they're drilling to the fucking core. It's not just going low. They're fracking the concept of government. But I'm not paralyzed. I've been busy. So here's my advice. Get to know your neighbors and have each other's backs. Learn their names, their kids' names, what things are normal for your neighborhood. Stay vigilant and get loud against external threats like ICE and zealous policing. Learn to defend yourself if you can. Learn firearms and how to throw and defend against hands if you can manage. Educate yourself on history, what this government is supposed to be. What people who tried to change it did and plan to do. Organize, show up for yourself to affect things, whether it be voting, federally and locally, or canvassing to harass ears that you pay in the government. Your mayor, your congresspeople, talk to them. If you can, talk to them. Like, that's the best thing you can do, is have your voice heard. And next time I make a video, it'll be about something positive. Give me a quack in the comments if you made it this far. That's enough for me, folks. Peace.